Hello everyone, my name is Taylor. Welcome to my channel. And today we're going to be talking about, drumroll please, we're going to be talking about weight loss. So with weight loss, this is something that I find a lot of people struggle with. So this topic itself, I have been receiving comments in order to do this topic right here. So let's get started. So weight loss is something that most humans go through. We either gain weight due to a holiday, stress, or a pandemic, or all three. Depends on the day, depends on what time of the year it is. So, what do we do when we gain a lot of weight or we gain an amount of weight that we just don't want to have? We go on diets, we try to lose it, we go to the gym. Usually you see people around New Year's especially who sign up for these gym memberships and then they don't use the gym memberships, but instead they got the application, they signed it, and they pay for it each month. But after a month or two, it's been shown that people just begin to drop off from the New Year's resolution hype, and then gyms make a lot of money off people who just forget about canceling it. And it's a long scheme of just chaos. But if you want to be that small percent who actually goes out and follows their plan and doesn't quit but just keeps going, then this video is for you. So losing weight, let's start with the basics. Healthy lifestyle. So when you're starting a weight loss journey, it is important to not go overboard too soon, because then you'll eventually burn out and then you will see no point in motivating yourself in order to lose the weight. So what we recommend is that instead of going all in or nothing, what you could do is take smaller steps in order to achieve your goal. So let's go into detail, shall we? So with weight loss, it's calories in versus calories out. And basically, the calories that you eat in a day is going to create this number. And if let's say that your goal is 2,500. So, you take your 2,500 and you only eat 2,000, you get a 500 calorie deficit. Now, why is this important, you say? Well, 1 pound of fat is 3,500 calories. So for 7 days that you create your 500 calorie deficit, then you'll lose 1 pound of fat per week, which will lead you into weight loss. Now, if you do not want to start with restricting your diet, what you could do, but this takes a lot more energy and exertion, what you could do instead is to go to the gym more every day to burn off your deficit that you want. But this will create fatigue and stress on your body, and not a lot of people will actually go to the gym 7 days in a row and just keep going without breaks, because then your body will eventually get injured. And that's something that you would like to avoid when you're trying to lose weight or anything revolving around fitness. Now you may ask your questions and you may say why. Well, your body is it can take a lot, but there's limitations with that. So you want to be careful and always consult under a professional doctor who can help you create your goals and what you want to achieve. Step 2 that you need for weight loss. Alright, so once we get your foundation built of just making small changes and the understanding of calories in versus calories out and creating a deficit, then let's introduce to you your nutrition. Now, I'm not a dietitian. I will say that I have no degree in that, so don't take my advice for a grain of salt when I tell you this. So with your nutrition, what I recommend is to focus on eating whole foods, eating protein, and making sure that you're getting enough water and your micronutrients. Now, why is this important? Because let's say that your training is being affected by eating McDonald's every day. So, if you want to have a better training session, your diet needs to look better than eating that McDonald's every day. So how do you do that? You eat whole foods, you drink enough water, you get your micronutrients in, and you make sure that you are limiting your restrictive foods. So me personally, I don't like to go too restrictive, but I think about it as 80-20. 80% of the time, I'm going to eat really well, and then 20% of the time, I'm going to have something that's not the greatest for me, but it helps balance out the equilibrium, and then I feel better, my mentality feels better, and then I can go longer, harder, and just be a better person at the end of the day, which is the overall goal. We want to be able to create a balance. We're not competitive athletes for most of us. We're not bodybuilders, and we're not in a show on prep for most of us. And we don't have a specific physique type. We just need to lose weight, build muscle, and get shredded. So that doesn't mean that you have to go meal prep or just eat turkey or chicken and rice. You can add a little bit in, and then you can have a little bit bad, but not too much. It's about balance. How's your diet been for today? How's your diet been for the last 7 days? These are the questions that you could ask yourself in order to gain a better understanding of what you're putting into your actual body. So, on the topic of that, a great app you could use, and I'll put the link down below, is you could use MyFitnessPal. It's a free app. You can log your meals, you can log your exercise, your water. It's great. It has almost every food in there, and sometimes you don't even have to type it in. You just scan the barcode and all the information will pop up for you, and then boom, it's automatically done. That way you can keep track of your calories, your deficit, your working out, your water. These are all important aspects that will aid your training and aid your weight loss into what you want to go do. And that is the whole picture of like why nutrition is important. You don't have to be very restrictive with your diet, but you need to make sure you're getting good carbs, good protein, good fats. Stay away from saturated fat or trans fat, just because those types of fats tend to not be good for you, and that could potentially build up in your arteries and give you like blood clots. So just be wary of what you're eating, make sure that it's good for you, and remember the rule of like 80-20. It will keep you in line for the rest of your time, guaranteed. Alright, so now we have our healthy foundation, and then we added in the food and nutrition aspects. So now we have 2 out of the 3 towers built. So the final icing on the top, I shall say, is your fitness. And the reason why I put working out at number 3 and not number 1 is because this is about the whole picture. If you're losing weight, it's not just going to be about you crushing your goals in the gym. It's about the whole picture, because it's not just your physical, it's also mental, and it's also emotional. It's kind of a multi-factor scenario, but if you can understand this scenario, then you can better able to address these issues and help you lose weight, and you'll be a better human being in the long run. Alright, so number 3, working out. So when you're working out, you need to make sure that you're doing resistance or strength training around 2 to 4 times a week, and cardio about 3 to 4 times a week. And these can amount to like 30 to 60 minutes, and you can break it up as you go. But the recommended amount, I believe, for moderate level intensity exercise is about 250 to 300 minutes per week per a healthy adult. So as long as you can get your 300 or 250 and you can sector it out throughout the day, and then that way you're crushing your goals. what I like to do with my workouts is I will use another app called Fitbod, and this app is ideal for beginners. I found it out through a friend, but basically it will tell you like exercises to do and target individual muscles, and then it will also, based on the equipment that you have, it will allow you to create customized workouts and matter for you, and it can give you custom reps and sets and everything that you need in order to be successful. On top, it also, one last feature that it has that I think is really cool is that for each exercise there's a description and there's a video that will show you someone doing that exercise for you. That way, if you're a visual person, you can see the exercise being done, and I think that's honestly amazing that it's able to do that. So let's go over a review real fast. Weight loss is simple. It's about calories in versus calories out. Also, you need to make sure that you're getting your basic nutritional needs met. Third, you need to make sure that you're working out on a consistent, regular basis, because that's going to be the keystone. You can go without, you're just not going to see specific results for what you're looking for. And finally, if I were you, a little bonus tip to equate the whole equation: work on this. If you can work on this, then you will succeed in anything you want to do, because most of weight loss is mental and willpower. So make sure you work on this as soon as you work on your physical, and you'll be unstoppable. Alright, thank you for watching my video, and stay tuned for the next video, which I will be posting on next Tuesday. Alright, see you later.